Lynzie Kent, and I'm a wedding planner, but not your average wedding planner. A wedding is your chance to throw the party of your dreams. Love is awesome, and your wedding should be too. My team and I, we're on a mission to create crazy, beautiful weddings. All right, we have an awesome wedding to talk about today, but before we get to Liz and Jeremy, I really want to talk about Alicia and Josh's wedding. What did you think?
Very, very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
This is my team, Carly and Naham. Together, we rock out some pretty wild and original weddings. I personally think Alicia and Josh were the perfect clients for us because they were absolutely spontaneous. They wanted to plan something really rad in like 2 weeks. And they wanted something totally out of the box. The rogue ceremony in the park went off without a hitch.
Yep, nobody got in trouble.
We also did like photos and smoke bombs.
I think you were enjoying yourself a lot.
I was
Yeah.
running around with the kids. I inhaled a lot of smoke bomb right into my face, which no one should do.
No.
When it all came together, it looked awesome.
Yeah, the bats were so cool.
Classy, spooky.
Classy, spooky, modern, elegant, scary.
Right.
All of those things in one. All right, well, let's talk about Liz and Jeremy's wedding. We have a lot to do for it. Jeremy is one of my nearest and dearest friends. He's my drummer, and I've known him for years, so I want to make sure that it's really special for both him and Liz.
We met at a show my old band played at a festival, and yeah, Liz was there, actually funny enough to see another band, and her friend really liked the singer of my band. So I don't think the singer was, you know, all that down.
He was talking to her.
He was talking to her.
He was
yeah.
talking to her, and then I got stuck talking to you.
Stuck, yeah.
Stuck, yeah.
Stuck is the word.
And he's like, hey, so there's this really good ska band playing. Do you want to go side stage to watch? And I'm like, oh, really? I've never been side stage. I love music. So he takes me to the side of the stage. We watch this amazing ska band, and then we've been together for 7 years. Like, I've been to a lot of weddings, and I'm not in love with the traditional format of a wedding. My dream wedding is an open bar, a live band, at a little bit of a dive bar with all my family and friends there to celebrate.
Lindsay's a great friend. I know she kills it with everything she does, and we know she's gonna plan the coolest party ever, you know?
So Liz and Jeremy's wedding is totally different. It's cocktail style, 160 people. We've got one room to make everything work. Ceremony, food, dancing, all in one space, so minor shifts as we go throughout the night. Everything from this wedding is like inspired by going to a rock concert. Even the guests have been asked to dress as you would at a rock concert. Very informal, show up in leather jackets, your best t-shirt. With this one, I feel like we're in for a party. I think this is the perfect Love by Lynzie wedding because it is quite unusual. It's totally rock and roll. It's totally like bucking tradition in every way you can. They're walking each other down the aisle to a punk song. And so I think like we're the perfect fit for them.
That's what we want. We want clients that are gonna challenge us and...
But then still have like personal touches, like cool backdrops that are like catchphrases of theirs and that kind of stuff. Like, that's so much fun.
Yeah, like we still have a huge opportunity to DIY on this one, and it's gonna look really beautiful, but it's just gonna feel different. We've got some really cool projects, a beautiful Gothic man cave style lounge.
Cool.
We're using leather, we're using vintage green glass, and we are featuring some of their favorite punk bands in a really cool Post No Bills backdrop for photos for people coming in. It's been a real challenge for us to find neon signs for rent in the city, A, that say what we want, and B, from a reputable vendor.
Yeah.
So I just think we need to learn how to make our own neon signs, but we'll use this L wire, and we just spell out whatever we need to spell out.
I like it.
Cool.
Don't sorry.
I think that it's really wonderful that couples are starting to go towards this whole cocktail party vibe a little bit more. It's less formal for sure. It does save a little bit of money in terms of an overall wedding budget, but most of all, it sets a very specific vibe.
It's nerve-wracking though, because you never know if there's gonna be enough food.
Jeremy and Liz were smart about it. Like, they notified people in advance that it was a cocktail party. Like, people aren't showing up expecting a dinner. And the ceremony doesn't even start till what time?
7:30?
7:30. So, like, people should have eaten dinner by then and know that they're not really gonna do a full sit-down meal at that point. I think working with friends is always really tricky, too. Jer is one of my best friends. I really don't want to let him down. So it's really important to me that, like, we knock this out of the park for Jer and Liz because they're, like, actual fixtures in my life.
True.
Naham, you know what to do.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Digga digga dig, digga digga dig, dig, digga digga dig, dig, digga digga dig, 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 dig. Oh, yeah. So today we're picking up the leather. We've got to find it so that we can deliver it to Kat. She's our hand lettering artist, and she'll be using a hot pink paint on black leather for all of our signage for Jeremy and Liz's wedding. Let's start in this direction because I think they have scraps over here. We need anything black, dark green, or burgundy just for styling. Right. And then we need large black pieces, and we have 6 signs. So oysters, dumplings, caramel cones, piri-piri chicken, cards and gifts, and then we also need one for favors.
Okay.
Because they have favors. But these are cool, like these dark green ones.
I really like the green.
They're really cool. Very rock and roll.
Yeah.
Just throw it on the table with like candles and stuff.
Wait,
Is there more of this?
I think it's alone.
You know what would be really cool?
What?
If we gave this piece to Tanya and got her to do a leather wrap on Liz's bouquet.
Yes.
That would be cool. Leather is definitely not a traditional wedding textile. It's a bit masculine, it's kind of harsh, it's kind of tough, but that's, you know, we're redefining what wedding means. We're finding a ton of good pieces for styling, but we're not really finding any pieces big enough for the signs.
Right.
Big pieces.
Holy.
Holy moly.
That's for like a chair.
If we have 6 large signs to cut, this is like a perfect size for what we need. $375? Ay, that's like my entire budget for hand lettering.
I feel like that's how much you would pay for a couch itself. Or like a chair.
Or like a cow. How much is this one? $327. We found a huge bolt of leather that's perfect, but it's definitely over budget.
Got it.
So we're gonna have to find some budget efficiencies somewhere else because it doesn't seem like we have that many options.
No.
Liz and Jeremy want their wedding to rock, literally. Everything from this wedding is like inspired by going to a rock concert. What's more rock and roll than leather? Ay, that's like my entire budget for hand lettering. It's expensive, but it's worth it. The decor really sets the tone for a party, and if people walk in and they feel like they're at like a cool, edgy club or that they're like at a rock concert, then they're gonna be that much more inclined to party like they're at a rock concert. But now we gotta make sure we save some money on the rest of our supplies. Okay, so I had this crazy last minute idea to make candle holders out of old cassette tapes. This is a perfect project. It screams rock and roll, and there is nothing cheaper than obsolete media. Unfortunately, there is one problem. They say they open soon, but I'm not seeing any movement at all. I'm still waiting. No one has opened the door. Okay, we'll come back. We are here to find green vases. We need green vases for all the florals for Jeremy and Liz's wedding. We've got to deliver them to Tanya, and we need more than we currently own. We do have a few left over from a previous wedding, so that's gonna help our budget. Okay,
What is this?
It's an awesome corduroy sweater. I might try that on before we go. I love that you're like, what is this? As if it's the ugliest thing in the world. And I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna get that.
I forget what we're here for.
Yes, good point. We are getting very distracted. This wallet is so cute. Sourcing is like my personal favorite part of the job because it's glorified shopping and I'm allowed to spend money on things that I want but don't need without the repercussions of an angry husband yelling at me for bringing more crap home. Glassware.
Here we go.
There's got to be some green glass in here somewhere. Oh boy. There's one. There's one. Okay, let's see if we can reach
There's
that.
a bunch.
These would work, hey? Gosh, they did the work for us by making a beautiful little collection on this tray. And then I feel like I like this bottle.
Okay.
Cool? Okay, we just went over budget on leather, so I definitely want to stay under budget on this.
We may want to leave this guy then.
Oh, really? Oh, man. He's 35.
This one's free.
Doesn't have a price? That one's 15. These ones are 15. So these ones are okay. Okay, well, that's a really good start.
Okay.
See that? That is a bunch of cassette tapes that we're gonna turn into candle holders for Jared and Liz's wedding. Dude finally showed up to the store. It took a little while, but we got him. Hello, ladies. These 4 pieces are going to become our custom neon signs. I was thinking eats and grub.
Okay.
And then this one will be bar, and this one will be hello, or like anything.
Okay.
Just like a greeting for above the welcome table. Or it may be cool to do like a symbol, like the rock and roll symbol.
Yeah.
Try to figure out how to make that.
That's cool.
First things first, Carly, before I even start drilling these and gluing on the neon, can you paint these 4 signs black? The first thing I'm going to get Naham to do is make the candle holders out of the cassettes. So my idea is that I want you to go through all these vintage cassette tapes that I found, find the clear ones, and use them to make candle holders
Okay, cool.
that basically are gonna go around tea lights. Maybe we just do like this. I don't know, is that a bit big though? Like, what do you reckon? Like maybe this?
Ooh.
Cool?
Yeah.
Okay, so make like 6. We'll put like 3 on the head table and 3 on the bar.
Okay, cool.
While Naham works on the candle holders, Carly and I are gonna get outside and paint. She'll be working on the neon signs and I'll be working on the photo booth backdrop.
This is like extreme painting.
Why?
It's like the weather and like it's just debris
Stop.
flying everywhere.
Stop going places. Today's a really windy day to be doing crafts outside and I can't control the wind and it's driving me mad. There's no specific process for the photo booth backdrop. I just have this image in my head of like a black wall that has post no bills on it in hot pink. I'm gonna splatter hot pink paint all over it. And then once that's done, we're gonna put up some punk posters sporadically over top of it and see how it turns out. Those are cool,
I like them.
don't you think?
Yeah, I think they're sick.
And then like a candle inside and it's just like a little something funky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to painting, but they look good. They look really good. Thanks. You know how like when you see actual band posters on a wall, they've used like the paste?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what the vibe we're going for, but put like 3 in a row of one band and then 2 of another band and another 3 of another band, but leave some of the wall exposed.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come around after and kind of like rip them off
Okay.
in spots.
But you want them to be completely pasted on.
Yes.
Okay.
We are making our own neon signs because A, they're very expensive to have them done custom. B, it's fun. And C, we still haven't really found a reliable vendor in the city that we can trust to rent them from. Should I do that or should I do like big block letters?
I think block letters.
Block letters.
Yeah.
So if that's you, you should call me. 'Cause I don't really want to make these all the time. Like that, uh-huh? You think I should just do that?
I think so. Yeah, and then the calligraphy is in those leather signs.
I just feel like the handwriting is more forgiving.
Oh yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Like this, I gotta get a ruler.
Yeah.
If I do the handwriting, I just feel like we can make more mistakes.
That's cool.
Here we go. Okay, we will have to actually touch this up with some black paint in certain spots. We only have 2 days until the wedding. Crafts are not done. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because I don't know if we're gonna get them done on time. So I still have to do one that says eats and one that says grub.
It's a grub.
Eats and grub. Liz are getting married, and this time, I'm more than just their wedding planner.
Lindsay's a great friend.
I'm also a guest at their non-traditional rock and roll wedding. Because they're my friends, I've taken more liberties and things where normally I might check with the client first to make sure that they like absolutely love what we're doing. But in this case, I've just kind of taken the stance of just trust me, Jared and Liz, it's gonna be great. I really don't want to let them down. Well, we'll find out if they like it soon enough. This is a blank canvas, this venue, so we actually have to do everything. We need to set up the lounge, we need to set up the cruisers, the bar, the furniture, the food stations. Everything's a bit of a hodgepodge because I had to pick up so much stuff this morning. And then on top of that, we need to set up the lighting, the decor, the floral. So it's literally turning this blank canvas into a party. And we've got not a lot of time. So this is the layout of the room. We need to do the ceremony, cocktails, and dancing in here. So basically, we have really cool vintage lounge furniture that's gonna be set up over there as our lounge. Then our backdrop that we made for the photo booth, it's gonna go in that corner over there. And then stage will be between those two pillars there.
Okay.
The ceremony chairs will have to sort of be set up in front of the stage, and then once the ceremony's over, we pull all of those out and they go to the bistro tables over here. All right, let's do it. So my first thought is, let's hang these neon signs. I put holes in the top two corners and I have this pink string. I swung by the office this morning and picked up some hot pink string because I figured we were gonna be able to see the string no matter what we did, so I wanted it to match. Is that good?
Yeah. Looks sick.
I'm gonna maybe set up the lounge. Lots of stuff going on.
Great. Yeah.
I think the backdrop's really cool. It's totally different from anything I've ever done at a wedding before. It's definitely a lot more edgy. It also says like Uncle Jer and Uncle Liz, which is super weird. Jeremy has this like super weird thing where he calls everybody uncle, like Uncle Lynzie, Uncle Carly, Carly knows, you'll be Uncle Naham. So like the backdrop is actually gonna say Uncle Jer and Uncle Liz.
I love it. So cute.
I wanted furniture that was man cave meets rock and roll meets a little bit of gothic. I say let's come out to like about here. It's very crowded.
very tight, yeah.
So these are the pieces that we picked to put together a lounge for people to just chill out on, and I think it looks rad. I almost feel like it would be a good idea to switch this heavy one with like that one over there to get the heavy one against the wall. Oh my gosh. These look awesome, dude. Seriously, these are gonna be hung off of these.
Oh, cool.
And they get
Stations,
switched.
right?
Yeah, because like this will
okay.
be dumplings and that will be oysters, and then we'll switch them out,
Oh, cool.
and that will be chicken, and that will be
Nice.
whatever the other one was. Kat never ceases to amaze me. Like, she's just so good at what she does, and I definitely think it was worth the extra expense to buy the bigger piece so that she could make the signs big and bold.
Yeah, I definitely think it's worth spending more money than getting the fake pleather.
Yeah. The last sign that we need is the bar menu. It's kind
That's
of
the one going in the nice frame.
Yeah, and it's like small, so I don't know, you're gonna have to figure that one out.
Brought my chalk markers.
A lot of detail. And here come the flowers. Hey, dude.
Hey,
How's it going?
good, how are you?
Can I take something from you?
It'd be awesome if you have the orchids.
Oh, yes. Are you doing a welcome table arrangement?
Yes, I am.
You are. Okay, see that electrical box?
Yes. Cover it? Yeah, I can do that, totally. It's kind of ugly, isn't it?
It's really not cute.
No problem.
So yeah, if you could cover that. I'm totally nervous about revealing to Liz and Jer because I want both of them to feel like it represents them as people, so I'm super nervous to see if they even like what we've done. Jeremy and Liz wanted me to drum up a rock and roll wedding for them.
I'm not in love with the traditional format of a wedding.
I think this wedding is a great portfolio piece because it just shows potential clients that you can do weird stuff, you can go outside the box, but still have a really great party and still have a wedding just your own way. And our way uses a ton of musical inspiration to hit just the right note. So we bought this leather because we thought it would be really beautiful to put on the bouquet, but great minds think alike.
Yep.
Because you already put leather on the bouquet.
So do you want it flat and kind of smooth like this, or do you want the textured?
Well, like that's already done.
It's kind of shiny too. It's kind
It's
of like
chic.
edgy.
Yeah,
This saves us a step here.
Let's keep what you've got.
All right.
Dude, that's gorgeous. I decided to change the use of the cassette candle holders to napkin holders, and I think they're so cute. They're really winding me up. Everything is set up. I just need you guys to light candles, and I'm gonna go get changed. Once you've lit candles, I'll be ready to do the reveal for Jer and Liz.
Sweet.
Woo!
Got it.
I'm totally surprised at how nervous I am. You know, Jer's a really good friend of mine and I really want him to love it, but at the same time, you know, the room's gonna be filled with my peers and I want them to have a great time too. I really hope you like it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it looks
yeah.
so good.
This is awesome. This
You
is
like it?
sick.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh my God.
Love it. Looks so cool.
We wanted a bar atmosphere with like this punk feel, and she killed it.
The furniture's so cool.
I know.
Oh, and I love this.
Oh,
And these
Uncle
are-
Jer, Uncle Liz. That's so cool.
And these are our favorite band.
Yeah.
Love it so much.
Do you like the furniture?
Love
Yes,
it. I
so
love how
good.
when you first walk up, the first thing, you just get a vibe right away, you know? Like
Yeah.
this with the furniture right here is awesome. As much as I love the punk rock background, I love the neon signs that flash and just, you know, they draw you in to go get some food and go to the bar and get a drink, and it's so simple yet so effective.
How are they blinking? I just thought
Guys,
they were
I
gonna
have
be
three settings. Still, blink, and then super blink. I could put them on super blink. I'm not gonna lie, like I was seriously nervous today.
Why?
Yeah,
And you had a little dream the night.
I know, I had stress dreams last night.
Yeah.
We had no doubt.
But I can tell you had a lot of fun with this whole thing.
Yeah, like when do we get to make something like that?
That's
or like
dope.
when do we get to do neon signs?
That's
Oh,
dope.
good. I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Now
Cool.
all we have to do is get you married.
Can I ask everyone?
It's got such an inviting vibe. You walk in and you want to be here for hours, you know? That's what it feels like.
Marriage is a bond to be entered into after considerable thought and reflection.
It's like she read our minds and then like created this whole space.
Wilt thou have this woman to be thy wedded wife?
I will.
Say it again, it was quite loud.
I will. Definitely.
Jer and Liz have a crazy surprise at the end of their speech.
You may now kiss the bride.
Liz and Jer are a great example of how to do weddings differently, how to make it totally about you, about what you like, but still throw a great party and an awesome experience for your guests.
It's gonna be the party of the year.
No, I love the feeling of like this point where everything's kind of like done. I now have to try and organize a mosh pit, which I don't really know about.
Just gave away the surprise.
Oh, sorry. To them?